On a gorgeous day here in Ann Arbor, Michigan with a 7-0 lead over Northern Illinois. Terry Gannon, Jamal Anderson, and Scott Walker. Henne at the end of that long drive to Jason Avant, who kept the feet in, the catch in the corner, and now it's 2nd and 11 for Northern Illinois. Garrett Wolf gets the call again. 1 year last year, taking on number 4 Michigan. A look at the opening touchdown. 4-yard pass from Henne to Avant, and that's where we are, 7-0. 3rd and 5. Horvath checking off the play, throwing deep to the end zone in the corner. Incomplete contact, no call. Hurd, the intended receiver, Grant Mason on the coverage.
It was kind of a carbon copy of what you saw Michigan do in their first touchdown. Sam Hurd comes in and breaks out to the fade route. Oh man, Grant Mason's hands were all over him, running him out of bounds.
Not a catchable ball.
Exactly.
It was well out of bounds. So Hurd to the sideline, brings up 4th down, and Chris Nedrick on for a 24-yard attempt. Nedrick up and good. So the sophomore from Naperville, Illinois, with the Huskies on the board. Long, impressive drive coming off the same from Michigan. It's 7-3 early on at the Big House. Again, opening up its 2nd series of the game. 1st and 10 from its own 22-yard line. 14-play drive on the opening series. Here comes Mike Hart. A big initial hole across the 30. He's got a 1st down for the Wolverines. With Dr. Pepper, college football kickoff week on ABC, brought to you by Dr. Pepper, and your local always got to figure out some way to stop this offense.
You know, the defensive line of Northern Illinois is going to have to just pick it up. Obviously, when you see Mike Hart there, you're going to have to worry about Mike Hart as a running threat, and then, that's something that Lloyd Carr talked about, how he's improved. Another thing he's improved in the offseason is catching the football out the backfield. But the defensive line for Northern Illinois is, got a two-headed monster to worry about. Number 1, you got Mike Hart coming at you. Then number 2, when Chad sits back there, he's got a lot of time. So Hoffman, Wilson, Pittman, and West, they got to get more pressure on him because Chad Henne sits back there.
1st down, and our first look at the heralded freshman Kevin Grady, all-time leading rusher in Michigan high school history, with the carry right now. Over 8,000 yards in high school and ahead for a gain of about 2.
Hear the ovation from the crowd. You watch this right here, and you see Tim Massaquoi right there makes a great block right there on Ken West, one of the defensive ends for Northern Illinois.
Tyler Ecker in at tight end now. Henne under pressure, but steps up nicely, fires it over the middle, and Avant with another catch down to the 34 and a 1st down. 3rd catch already this afternoon for Jason Avant.
Chad Henne again with time. You see Jason Avant out here, breaks it on the inside, and he's going against the other Hasbro twin this time. Comes in and just Chad makes a good job, does a good job of stepping up into the pocket and releasing the ball.
Double tight end set with one of them, Massaquoi, in the backfield now. So they out the screen to Hart, bouncing off of one tackler. He broke it down the sideline. Hart to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Yards to the end zone. Henne to Hart.
This is why you don't hear too many people. We will mention it just for the sake of saying it, that Mike Hart is not the biggest guy, but you see him pad level, great balance, great ability when he drops his shoulders and continues to run. And that's what he did all last year in the Big Ten. You're worried about him coming in. Was he big enough to handle it? Now he's running over defensive line.
Rivas on for a line drive. Extra point up and good. And Mike Hart might be 5'9" and under 200 pounds, but he just ran over Jason Hutton, who goes about 240 or so.
And we hope to get out of this game with a victory. You see Garrett Wolf stepping inside. He breaks to the left, running behind Doug Free and Ben Lewick, and the best 2 linemen that they have, and probably, arguably, 2 of the best linemen in the whole conference. And you see Garrett Wolf down here, his explosive playmaking ability. He breaks outside, then he cuts inside and kind of leaps over a guy and breaks the end zone.
76 yards to the end zone. Nendrick gone for the extra point. Narrowly inside the right upright. But Joe Novak, in his 10th year as the head coach for Northern Illinois, knows he's got a good one coming back to open up the season. Didn't know how good, though, it would be here on the road at the Big House. But they've kept their composure, and they're right in this thing.
I tell you what, this.
And Lloyd Carr with much more of the offense in this year. Matt Gutierrez was to be the starter last year, just before the opener. They announced Henne as the starter. There's Avant with another catch. He's got 4 this afternoon. That's a first down, and that one was a little bit behind him.
Yeah, Chad Henne had to step up in the pocket. He had Ken West coming on the outside around. He stepped up and delivered the ball a little bit high, but he threw it to Jason Avant, who made a tremendous play. You see Avant coming here, breaking across the middle of the field, and has to go up for it behind his body. Tremendous catch.
Avant coming back off the knee surgery, the gain of 13 on that on Thursday. Kick out, tap the catch. He may have another Michigan first down. Adriel Hansbrough on the coverage, and eventually the tackle.
I know it's going to be tough for this Northern Illinois.
And he gives it to the freshman, true freshman Kevin Grady. Straight ahead for another first down. Larry English, redshirt freshman out of Aurora, Illinois. Come up there, don't get even. Basically is even. Hart busts through down to the 12.
There you go. Again, you got to credit that right side of the line. You see Leo Hennig pulling, Adam Krause, Matt Lentz, and Ruben Riley all just creating a wall for Mike Hart to come down and just jump over the top.
At his own 10. Michigan does punt the football. First punt of the afternoon. Powers lost the football. Still loose. Still loose. They'll sort it out. The ball at the 13. Michigan football.
You never want to see a guy inside the 20-yard line trying to do anything cute with the ball on a punt. When you're in this situation in the game, you're under a little bit of pressure. You're looking at him right here. There's not a guy right in front of him, but when you're that deep in your own territory, you always want to try to be safe with the football and maybe fair catch it.
How about Ross Ryan, the punter, scrambling down there to get it? He's the one that recovered it. And a solid hit initially by Darnell Hood.